Good morning, team. Today I want to challenge you to start posting to your Facebook page at least twice a week. I have a group page that I post my Facebook testimonies to, my personal testimonies, and also testimonies of other people. And I'll show you how to find some of those testimonies as well as products, product information, and things about the business. I've been growing my team strictly from this Facebook group. I need to still step out of my comfort zone and start talking to people I don't know, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. I will, but right now I'm using my Facebook group as the sole way that I'm getting Plexus out there to my friends and family. And so I challenge you to do the same. Currently, I am posting about 4 to 6 times a day, and I don't expect you to start out posting that many times a day, but take about 5 minutes and just start posting at least 2 times a week. Because if you're not posting to Facebook, you are sending a message. Because all of you started at the very beginning. When you started Plexus, you were excited, you were gung-ho, you posted on Facebook that you were starting Plexus, and as I've been watching, I've been seeing very little. So you not saying anything about your Plexus journey speaks just as loud as you saying something about it. And I would rather people think positively than to wonder in their heads what's really happening. So that's my challenge for you, and I hope that you all accept that challenge because as your teams grow, you're going to start seeing more and more people starting to join your team. You're going to start seeing more and more people excited about using Plexus and their lives changing, and that's why we're doing this. So I'm going to show you how to do this from your phone, and I'm going to go into Facebook, and I'm going to go into my Facebook group. You may not have a Facebook group, and that's okay if you just post on your regular Facebook page. Every bit of training that I've received says do about 25% Plexus and the rest 75% post what you would normally post. Now I do have a Facebook group, and I've set it to public so that anyone can join. And also, any of my friends and family who are in the group can also add their friends and family to the group. So I'm going to go in here. Now, you are more than welcome to always share anything that you see on my Facebook group. And I'm going to start by showing you how you do that. So for example, I went and found these this morning, these two that I posted about, because I've had friends on my regular Facebook page that have been talking about how tired they are, and it's this time of year, you know, everyone's tired, they lack energy, they've been eating all this junk for the last month, and they just are not feeling good. So I went and I found some testimonies about how this has helped them, Plexus has helped them sleep better. It's helped with their migraines. So you would click on one of these pictures, and this one right here happens to be one photo, and I know that because when I click on it, it opens up into one picture. Now I am using a Samsung phone, but this does work the same on an iPhone. It might just look a little different. So I have these three dots up here. I'm going to click on that, and I can save this photo. And that saves it to my device. Then I can come in here and find the testimony. Now I always read these testimonies because I want to make sure they really sound like me. Not everyone says awesome or woohoo, and I do. I say awesome and woohoo all the time. Woohoo! So make sure that it really sounds like you because you don't want to post something that just is copied and pasted. Now I do paste their testimonies. But the stuff that comes before and after, I always look at that and I make sure it's me. So the way you copy this text is just by pressing and holding down, and you'll get copy text that shows up, and that works on either an iPhone or a Samsung phone. So copy the text. Okay, then you would go back and you would add those photos. into your group. So you would go find your group and or just your page and click on the camera, choose the picture, and then in this area where it says say something about the photo, just press and hold and choose paste. And then from here you can go in and make any of those changes that you want. Now I'm not going to post this because I already did. And I'm going to show you how you can go and find these testimonies on your own. Personal testimonies are always the best. So if you have your own personal testimony, even if it's a non-scale victory, like I can't even tell you one. Like, for example, I was able to the other night to just take my jeans and pull them off without unbuttoning or unzipping them. And for me, that was huge. And I was so excited. But even little things like when you're drinking your pink drink in the morning, take a picture of yourself and just say, you know, thank goodness for the pink drink. I feel so much better each day. Something little like that. People want to hear about those things. So I'm back on my regular Facebook page. And up here at the top in the search bar, for example, I had quite a few friends posting about migraines, especially this week. I had 3 friends posting about their terrible migraines that they've been having. And all of that stems because we are so, our bodies are so unhealthy and riddled with candida. And we need the Plexus triplex in order to clean us out from the inside out. And it takes care of so many of these other problems. And migraines happens to be one of them. And you can see that I've searched for it because I posted that earlier this week. So in the search bar, I'm just going to type the syndrome that I need to find, migraines, and then plexus afterward. This can be thyroid plexus, fibromyalgia plexus, sleep plexus, energy plexus, whatever your friends and family are posting about that they're having issues with, type that in there. So then go ahead and press enter, and you're going to see all of these posts. Now I'm going to see a lot of my own posts first, and that's just the way it happens, and also people on my team who have been posting. I will get to that later. I'm actually on my computer and I'm just showing you my phone, and so it's working a little bit differently. Okay, so I can scroll through here, and here are some from other people who have posted things that are talking about migraines and plexus. Now, not everything is migraines, so you really have to read it. Some of it's just plexus. Several of these are my team members. So here's a good one. She's talking about she has no more migraines or eczema, and I'm always cautious when I post pictures. I want to make sure that they really do look realistic because no one's going to lose 60 pounds in a month, and if they do, it's not healthy for them to do that. Now, some people will shed weight very quickly at first, and then it will slow down after that. Some people will not lose any weight at all for the first 2 months, and then they start shedding those inches. Also, they don't always lose just pounds. So you really need to just be cautious about some of those things. The reason that this is one that I just refuse to post, this one right here, because to me it doesn't seem realistic. Her testimony seems realistic, but it says in 3 months. And in my mind, and maybe it is truthful, I'm not saying it's not truthful, but I just have a hard time believing that in 3 months that can happen so quickly. So I have a feeling this picture is from maybe a year and a half ago, and she had been losing weight slowly before that, and that may not be the case at all. It's just the way that I view it, and I feel like others will view it that way too. So I am really cautious. I would definitely post this, just the text, and I would remove the part about the picture, and I would talk about her results because it's helped her quit smoking. She's not on any more depression medication. It's helped with her migraines and her eczema, so I would post that without the photos. But let's get down here. Here's a good one. Also, I always watch the YouTube videos. This happens to be an excellent YouTube video that I also shared. The first thing that you need to do is copy this text. So press and hold, and copy. Then I go to the YouTube video and I watch the YouTube video. This is the YouTube video that I've already watched and uploaded, so I would watch it. I click play and watch it, and before it ends and goes to the next video, because it will just keep going. By the way, I watched this video here too, Plexus Destroy My Life. Excellent video. Don't always believe these titles. You will find some negative things about Plexus, but not as many as you will find that are positive. There are so many more positive videos on here. It is amazing. So now I'm going to click share up here in the upper right hand corner, and it's going to ask me where I want to share this. Right now it will share onto my regular Facebook page. Well, I want mine to go in a group, so I'm going to click the drop down arrow and I'm going to say in a group, and it can ask me, it's asking me which group do you want to put it in, and look at all these groups I'm a part of. So I'm going to go down and find my group, Plexus Journey by Jennifer, and now I can press and hold and paste this information in here and make changes to it so that it's mine, because I want it to read the way I would actually speak, and I would make those changes and then I would post it. And once again, I've already posted this video, so I'm not going to. I'm going to discard mine. So there's my challenge to you, my team. My goal now, I actually have 8 ambassadors on my team, and I have one ambassador who has signed one person underneath her. So I have 9 ambassadors on my team, and my goal for you is to help you each get 3 ambassadors. We call that the power of 3. I don't know what happened. I was part of a challenge in November in which I got a $500 bonus in addition to the money that I was going to already make. So I made enough money in November to make my house payment plus pay for my Plexus products. So that's really exciting to me. But I really only needed 3 people to get started, and then I needed to help those 3 people get 3 people. So that's what I'm trying to do here with you. My goal is to help you sign up 3 ambassadors, and then you will help those 3 ambassadors sign up 3 ambassadors. It's so simple. And it's called the power of 3, and it is very, very powerful. So thank you for listening, and I hope you have an awesome weekend. I know that I'm going to have an awesome weekend. Thanks.